Hello everybody, and welcome back to our small little town of Hamilton. Yes, we are back here today in City Skylines, building our small little town and trying to make it into a humongous city, which will one day rule the planet, and its influence will be known for centuries later. But, unfortunately, we have to get through the small stage. You know, we have to build up our small little town, we have to build all those small little services and deal with financial difficulties. We don't exactly have, all of the resources that we need in order to just build a humongous bustling city outright. As you probably noted, I'm a little bit less congested than last time, which is a good thing, and it means that you guys aren't going to be nearly as annoyed by my commentary here today, because all of these amazing companies that we have moved in here, like Garments Limited, Frank's Fish Stick Factory. Yes, we have a fish stick factory, very important for the vitality of a little city called Hamilton. All of these places are going to be happy over some of the additions that we are going to be making today, because this city is going to go from being a small little tiny town to a boom town. Yes, we are going to achieve boom town status, and we're basically going to become a metropolis in our own right. Alright, so our plan is going to be to conquer and attempt to basically build a much larger city and then build the services required for expanding it. So we're just going to build out a humongous residential area, and then slowly over time we're going to keep adding on more industrial, more commercial, and we're basically going to expand it as fast as we possibly can until we get the desired results. And then, you know, we'll try to beautify things a little bit, because it's going to look pretty ugly for a while all of our systems are pretty non-functional. So where are we going to zone this new residential area that I want? We don't have too much more land available to us. We can have basically something over here. I think we could just keep building up off of this two-lane road that we constructed. And then we could probably go up on the mountain a little bit, but I don't know. I don't find it very comfortable to build in mountains. We could probably build over here too. And I think that's going to provide us with sufficient space to build what we need. Actually, I think I'm not going to continue building up the... Oh, I kind of do, though. Okay, I am. I will. I am. I decided. I'm going to. Alright, so let's build our avenue up here to this single unit thing. I don't actually know how the distribution of those works, but I'm just going to live with it and hope that the game knows what it's doing more than I do. Okay. And we'll move this to here. And then we can branch roads off of this and attempt to make a more easily usable system. Something where you don't have to constantly stop every, like, 1 second to attempt to get out to, you know, just basically cross the road, essentially. Come on, give us the in-between. Give us the in-between. No, we don't get the in-between, darn. Okay. Well, that was a bit higher than even it offered me before. There we go. Okay, so then I will build this one out to, say, here, and then we can build up again from that one. And, oh crap, I went too far with that. Whatever. We'll deal with that later. And here we go. Look at that. That's going to be like a residential space of its own, and then we can branch off another one. And so basically they'll just kind of meet up in different areas, and then we can actually push this over here. So there's a little bit of a faster transport system going on. Even though I have no idea who would actually want to take this route, TBH. Actually, basically just the people living up here, I think, would only live off of that certain route. And then what we can also do is we can branch off of other areas like here, and then we can branch down. And so basically we're going to be building a non-unified... Oh crap, we're running out of money. Alright, so yeah, we actually need to build these houses before... I forgot, we don't have like a super huge budget, so I kind of have to spend my money just, you know, easily. I have to spend it wisely, not easily. I don't want to spend it easily. No, I need to figure out where I'm going to spend my money, because otherwise I will literally just haphazardly spend everything. Okay, and I think that there will be fine, and then we can also zone this as residential. I'm going to want some commercial in here. Oh, well, do I want commercial in here? No, I think we can actually mass transit. What was that? We can actually mass transit some of these things in here later on. We will need to put in some water, though. I can't fix that. Alright, and we'll put that a little bit lower, so just so it meets up. And then put that a little bit closer, too. And then that is going to be solved for there for now. Okay, and then that's all solved. So the water issue is over. Hopefully these people will be able to find a sufficient amount of jobs in this time, and they won't need like a bunch of really advanced stuff, like a whole bunch of commercial stuff in order to actually move in. Because we just need to push our money up. Oh, come on. What's on fire? Why is there no power? Ah, crap. Yeah, we're running out of power. Oh, no. We should have built a coal power plant. Oof, why didn't we build a coal power plant? They are really expensive. They cost 19,000. Well, it would technically be cheaper than trying to fix our own problem. We have to fix this problem before we can build our coal power plant, though. So I just need $6,000, like, literally as fast as I can. Actually, I think I know a way we can do that. If we go over to loans, we can take the global credit ink loan. Yes. Okay, we're going to take this because it is going to help us get over some of the issues we're having right now so we can build a more stable and efficient system. I'm going to have to demolish some industries to build this. Let's build it like right here. Here we go. Okay, so now we have like a humongous electrical supply system, and this should pretty much solve all of our issues with that for, you know, the time being. Oh, this is a dump, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So it looks like we're going to need our water pump. We're going to need new water pumping stations. I think we currently have a water tower somewhere, and we're going to need to replace it with a water. I don't even know what this is called. What is it called? I need to figure it out. It's a water pumping station, yeah. So we're replacing our water tower with a water pumping station. Not technically replacing it, but we are allowing it to become more efficient by doing so. And then we're going to hook it up with our water pipes. And there we are. Look at that. And we have fixed 2 systems that were about to go awry. And look at us! We've become a boom town. We've reached a population of 2,400. We can get some new areas. We can get some services. And we can specialize. I assume we've already unlocked districting. I haven't districted anything yet. And we've unlocked highways, highway ramps, cemeteries, bus depots, and depots. Depots. Depot. No. No. Why am I failing in English today? Depots. All right. And we can establish that if we want to. However, I have had mixed luck with depots so far, and I haven't actually like really gotten people to efficiently use buses. I've gotten them to efficiently use subway services, but that's virtually the extent of my abilities to build mass transit in this game. Looks like we're having fire issues over here. Ready to Wear Limited is currently burning to the ground in an absolutely amazing blaze of glory. Look at this. This thing is on fire. Look, we got some emergency services over here to help with this blaze. There's some firemen getting out. Oh man, this is really legit. There you go. You got this hose out. There they go to extinguish that fire. Man, look at the the 3rd fire truck has actually showed up now. I assume they're just gonna park behind the box truck, and yep, there they go. They got out. Yep, there we go. All right, let's speed this up and see what happens. Oh my, this is a multiple day blaze apparently. Look at the dates just going. All right. Okay, and it looks like the business was saved, I assume. I mean, the building looks awful, but it says that it's operating normally. I guess our emergency services, the power of our government, has saved Ready to Wear Limited. I'm very glad for that, because you know what would... Oh, no, actually, they have gone over to Ready to Wear Limited Part 2, actually, immediately after that. I'm not really sure what Ready to Wear Limited puts in these gigantic containers. These look like grain silos, to be honest with you. Oh, whoa, holy crap, my audio just cut back in, and as you know, that's very rare for that to happen. That isn't something I usually get to hear. Because my headphones turn off when they don't get a certain volume. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's move and install some more water systems over here. Okay, I'm gonna actually branch down there. Okay, look at all this. Yep, we got 2,600 citizens. There's still people moving in. There's still places for houses to go. But a lot of these places don't have really sufficient parks or fire services or police services around them. This area in particular, I think, is probably even lacking a little bit of health service, yeah. It is, because it's a little bit far away from the hospital, but we can't really do anything about that right now. So I guess we'll just have to be left to building some parks. So we'll build a small little playground, I guess, and make some people happy. There we go, look at them. They're like, yay, our land value has increased. Oh, land value is still pretty crap, though, so. Oh, look at this, look at this. Now, the box factory part 3 is on fire. How many box factories are there? Now there's the fish stick factory lot. Alright, Ready to Wear Limited has another area over here. There's Garments Limited. Man, this is like a really big clothing manufacturer. I think that our entire industrial area is just one massive sweatshop. That's what it's starting to look like right now. So, yeah, maybe there's something underlying here. You know, maybe we need to read into this a little bit and try to get something out of it that we can't currently see. Okay, let's continue on building our areas. Apparently there's a really high demand for industry right now, which I could... Oh, crap, we built past the line again. Which I can completely understand as our industries are becoming overfilled with workers. Our unemployment level is probably going, like, way up. We can actually check in the city statistics and see all of the amazing stats that we have going on. The population is increasing. The birth rate is going up. The death rate, well, it's really kind of low right now since we don't have that much people. And the employment percentage is currently dropping. Yeah, we have some really bad. We have almost 14% unemployment. Oh, it's even worse than that. It's almost 20% unemployment right now. 83, what's that, 17% unemployment? Wow, that is incredibly high unemployment. At one point, we were actually literally 100% employed. We had everyone employed. And then at the very start of our town, we had like 80% unemployment. That wasn't good. All right, so that is currently under construction. We're going to zone even more residential just to pretty much anger all of the unemployed people by putting even more citizens to lower the wage of jobs around here. So let's get all that in right now. Here we go. And should we zone on this side? No, I guess we'll build some businesses over here just so people have some easier methods of getting to their getting to the places where they want to buy their stuff. Getting to their Walmart, I guess we should say. Oh man, should we district? Should we take this time just to district it out right now? I think that's actually what we should do. Taking a districting break. Let's use the big district tool. Yeah, look at this. Look at the zoning going on here. See, this SimCity ain't got nothing on this. Yeah, SimCity, what you doing? You know, where's your districting tool? Yeah, we've got that in City Skylines. It's like actually a really nice feature of this game because you can have policies in each of your individual areas, and I don't know, I think it was actually a brilliant idea on behalf of whoever came up with it. All right, so we have the Maple District and Daffodil Heights. Awesome. We could probably name these to specific things. If you guys want to post in the comments what you would like our own individual districts to be named, make sure you leave those comments down in the comment section. I almost said in the description. Go leave your comments in the description. How are you exactly supposed to do that? No, you can only put them into the I don't even know what that's called, the comment section. Is it comment section? It's more like the bottom under the video, under the description. Whatever that is, the response section, I guess. Look at our land value. One, whatever symbol that is, per meter squared. Wow. Hopefully this is higher. Yes, it's 16 cents. I was gonna say, if they were, I don't think they want to live in like 1 cent per meter squared. That would be terrible. That would be like the worst land value ever. Okay, so now that that is constructed, we're gonna have to expand out our industrial areas a lot. Otherwise, we're just gonna be absolutely flooded with unemployment. There we go. We'll rise this up around here. And then I have a feeling there's going to be some really bad transport issues going on in the city by the time we reach about, say around 15,000 people. Our transport is going to go downhill very, very quickly. Oh, man. Okay, and then, I didn't build it far enough out. Darn it, I tried. I really did try that time. Okay, so let's actually try and accomplish that in here. No, yes. Okay, so that's going to be actually a lot of new industrial zoning. I could probably actually expand these out. I don't want them to hook up with the other roads, because then I really want to utilize the intersection there. I don't want to utilize people just turning all left there at one point. Otherwise, like, it's just going to really back up on the left turn lane there and not allow people to go forward like they probably should at that point. What I really think would be cool about the transport system in this game is if we could get roads with dedicated left turn lanes, because a lot of the roads really don't have that, and I know in America, at least, there is a lot of dedicated left turn lanes, especially on your busier avenues, and it seems like in this game, you don't really get that. You get the two main lanes, and then the left lane is a straight and left turn lane, but usually in an American, at least in Wisconsin, I guess, our road system would be, you'd have the two lanes that would actually both be forward. I mean, the right one would be right if there was a right turn, but on the left side, there'd be like a little branch off, and then you would wait there and turn left on that. Actually, I like that because it, I don't know, it just works. And I also wish there was like left turn arrows in this game. You don't have that either. And I think left turn arrows are really useful for when you're just trying to actually manage the amount of people turning left at one time. Otherwise, like, traffic can get absolutely insane as people are going straight and left, because then the people turning left never get to turn left. There's my spiel on traffic. Yeah, you totally requested to hear about that, so you are welcome. Okay, and we're gonna zone our industrial. It's all nice and zoned up. Okay, let's expand our water system out. We're gonna get a really sick water system in this town. It is gonna be the envy of the entire world. Oh, look at these businesses. Look at them. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Garments Limited, moving in. More sweatshops. Looks like a pretty swank sweatshop though, look at that. Yeah, that says Aku on the top. It's probably like Swedish for clothing or something. Actually, I have no idea. I do not speak a single word of Swedish. I couldn't even tell you what kind of a language it was, or if it was based off of like Latin or anything. I know it's sort of like Nordic, so I don't know. Very interesting. I hope we have some Swedish viewers. I'm pretty sure we have Swedish viewers. I could tell you we have at least like a few Swedish subscribers. There's people from all over the world. It's like a very diverse YouTube channel. Okay, let's destroy this little factory that burned down. And what are these people complaining about? Are they unemployed? I think that might be what it is. They need smarter people? Not enough educated workers. Oh, we need more educated workers. Do we have a high school? We don't even have a high school. Come on. Me, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, we will build a high school then. High schools are very, very important. Okay. And we built it. Right in the, basically the heart of the residential area. So all of these people are now going to be able to go to school. We don't even have enough capacity for all the high school students, but basically when they grow up, they're going to go to school before getting a job, and it is going to allow a lot of businesses to just, I don't know, have more skilled workers. Having skilled workers just allows you to have more high-tech businesses, so that's what we're going to do. All right, look at the city. It's coming along. The nice discolored stream going down the river from our attempts at just literally pouring sewage. Yes, fantastic. Look at this little kind of like rip current that forms there as we suck in water. It goes into the water pumping station and gets pumped around our city. I swear these tripper messages are opening automatically. It's scaring me. I feel like a ghost is doing it or something. Right, there we go. We'll let those businesses come back. I believe that the abandoned buildings actually rebuild on their own, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Sometimes I think they actually do just manually reconstruct themselves. Look at that. We have almost 1,000 students in here. Just that's like a third of our entire city is students. That's actually really amazing. But yeah, now all these people have high school education to go to. Besides Drugstore 2.0, which abandoned. Don't know why. Oh, actually, was that their favorite drugstore? No, this is our drugstore right here. Look at this. Let's check up on our old drugstore. It's a low-density commercial building operating normally. It's almost a level tier. Yeah, level tier, level 2 tier, level tier 2, tier 2, tier level 2. Yeah, one of those phrases. It's built right next to Big Bite Restaurant. I almost said that said Big Bite Restaurant. It has like 5 parking spots, 6 parking spots. Who builds a restaurant and then puts like 6 parking spots in it? One of them is disabled, and someone with a scooter pulled up. What? Why? How? I'm very confused about how the guy with the scooter parks in the handicap spot, because usually handicapped people have to be really old or disabled in some way in order to get one of those licenses. You know what? It's completely beyond me. I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to criticize. But all of our businesses have constructed, and I believe, yep, now there is a serious demand for residential yet again. So, yeah, we can just continue on building more houses until we become a busy town. Look at that, busy town. And then we're going to unlock some new roads, some trees, get some really big utility buildings. We're going to get our department of, not department. I'm still thinking of the SimCity mode, and I keep saying things that I don't want to say because I'm trying to come up with a SimCity term for everything. We're going to get our headquarters, I almost call it the precinct. We're going to get our big fire station. Yeah, not just our little firehouse, because apparently 6 fire trucks is not enough for a city of 3,000. I guess 4,000. It just doesn't make very much sense to me, but whatever. And then health services. Actually, we have like enough health services, to be honest with you. I mean, we have 1 sick person, we have room for 100, and we have, like, enough ambulances. We have 8 ambulances, so it's more ambulances than, like, most places have it, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. Just, a lot of stuff was changed just so it actually makes, like, logistical sense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here is the issue I'm talking about. All right, see what's happening? Since we don't have a dedicated left turn lane, all of the left turn traffic can't all go at once, and they have to wait for all of the people that are going straight. Or sometimes they, like, try to weave in between, which is, like, super dangerous. That is not something I recommend you do, but yeah, look at that. That is like not very efficient at all. So how are we gonna fix this? No idea. Not something that I am currently supposed to be fixing. It's not one of my issues. So actually, oh man, you know something I think we could do though? What if we expanded out this 2-lane intersection here and we just kept her going and then we hooked her up down here, so then people could get to wherever they were trying to go from this middle road here. So for some people, it'd still be faster to get to there by taking this place. I don't know. It would be that many people. Actually, I think it'd still be faster to go down this road. I'm thinking we're going to need to expand to 6-way roads here at some point, but don't take my word for it. I'm still trying to determine how this entire thing is going to plan out in the end. Okay. Ooh, these people probably don't like living next to these wind turbines, but yeah, whatever. What are they gonna do? Sue me. Try it. Okay, let's build out some residential here. It's too not far. There we go. Okay. That's out. I love the residential planning in this game. It's amazing. Ah, I see. It's starting to track. It's literally on like such a high slope right now. Okay. Well, we'll see how it decides to actually zone this one out. Alright, we'll zone all of this area here as residential. And we'll put out the water system for that so everyone's not confused about why they don't have any water. Okay. Let's try to put some beautification in there as well because the land value around here isn't really all that high. I'd probably build it around here. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice little area. Nice little area for all this commercial businesses that... Oh, look at that. This jumped up to almost a full tier 2. Okay, feeling full of hashtag energy after a hashtag jog in the new park. I'm sorry, Chirper might be a little bit annoying, but we're going to keep it up for the moment being. Alright, can we actually make it to a... whatever it was I said, a busy town, 5,000 people by the end of this video? I'm hoping. I mean, we have a lot of new houses we're constructing. I don't know if exactly like 800 people are going to move in from that new area we just built. Traffic is really starting to back up in our city. Traffic is getting a little bit out of hand. I don't know what we're going to have to do about this. Oh man, I found an even better system to alleviate this issue of the highway into that. I think I could probably actually fix this right now. It'd be a little bit more fit. I mean, we're not having humongous highway backup problems right now, which is something that starts to happen when you don't have a simple enough entrance into your city. But I think this is worth fixing. So I'll upgrade this to actually a 3-lane road. All right. And what we can do is I will pause the game, just basically so I don't confuse everyone trying to enter the city and then destroy most of our businesses. What we can do is we can build the highway going directly... Ooh, try to upgrade our highways. We can build those directly into here. And, oh, actually, hold on. I have to switch that around. There we go. If you didn't know, right-clicking on the upgrade tool on a one-way road actually replaces the direction of the one-way road. Very nice, right? Okay, and now we actually have like a sort of direct access into our city from the highway where traffic doesn't even have to stop. Of course, it does only take it down to 2 lanes since you technically are merging into the other highway, which is not, I guess, intended. I wish there was more controls over the lane distribution of how you could build this, because I just wish you could individually select which lane you wanted the highway to go on. So, like, in this situation, it doesn't make any sense to have a left turn lane here, because who is going to deliberately come down this highway without just taking the on-ramp and then going around there? Who's going to come around and then come around there? You know, it's pointless. Okay. 4,600 people. All right, any more houses being built? I don't think so. It's really filling in though. Look at all these jobs. Okay, we need to make our industrial area even larger to support this increased population. Here we go. We're just going crazy on the industrial. I know I could probably either zone this up, but I like just building a lot of industrial to begin with and then zoning it up later, because then that really accommodates for a much larger industrial area, because then you'll have the area already, so you can just upgrade that without having to actually zone anymore. Alright. Plaza with picnic tables. I mean, we can still put some nice stuff in here. Look at that. Like, they have something to bring up their land value just a little bit. There, look, we even zoned some of this up. Look at that. Really happy about that. I appreciate that of a business. Oh crap, we need water. They need some water. I think I need some water, to be honest with you. I think my voice is starting to get a little bit dry again. Ooh, man, I'm taking a nice sip of my Mountain Dew. How are we having electrical problems again? No! How? Oh man, we're having massive city blackouts. Okay, what's happening? We have to get to the bottom of this. Where did our coal power plant go? There it is, it's right there. Is it still operating at maximum capacity? It is still operating at maximum capacity. Whoa, stuff is like burning down over here. Alright, let's build another power plant. There we go, another coal one. And we'll just build this over here. We are not being very eco-friendly in the city now, are we? We're just dumping our stuff right into the river. We're building a bunch of coal power plants. Yeah, that's normal Dodge the Ball style, though. I don't know how our YouTube channel could actually get any more economically friendly because... Hold on. I just said economically friendly. Environmentally friendly. I don't know how we could get any more environmentally friendly. I mean, we're a pretty environmentally friendly YouTube channel. We use 2 computers that consume a very high amount of power. We have pretty good rated power supply units in our computers, though. I mean, not saying that we took environmental safety into account, environmental, you know, consciousness into account when we built these, but, you know, it was for the good of the cause, I guess. It's really nice when the environmentally friendly stuff goes on sale because, you know, then you're doing a good thing as well as getting it on sale. Oh, I'm loving this this fix we made to the system. The traffic flows so smoothly onto the freeway. That is lovely. I really do enjoy that. Look, we have $140,000 now. Can we pay back this loan? We probably can't pay that back. There we go. Look at that. And now we're making more. We're making almost $5,000 per hour, and that is insane. We've reached a population of 5,000, and we have become a busy town. We've unlocked city planning policies. We get some unique buildings. We get some oil specialization, more policies, all of our new roads, and some of our industries, including the oil power plant, which, you know, I think I've actually looked at it, and I think it's more polluting than the coal at a higher price than 3 coal power plants. So I don't think it's actually a useful thing at all. I mean, unless you specialize in oil, in which case it's easy to pay for the oil. Oh man, look at when we're going to become a big town. Oh, we're going to unlock all of this cool stuff, but we're going to have to save that for next time, guys, because thank you all for watching. It has been an absolute blast to be with you here today. I cannot wait to continue on with this and build an absolutely amazing town. Hamilton is really coming underway. This is one of the greatest towns I think that will ever be created. I mean, look at all these beautiful residential buildings. Just they all easily flow into each other. Just all of the people living here, and just wait until they get mods. Just wait until I modify them and I get first-person mods so I can walk around and be with the people of the beautiful city of Hamilton. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.